Coach. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to, we're here joined by Coach Earl Grant, student athletes Claudell Harris and Quinten Post. We're going to go ahead and open up with the coach's statement, and then we'll clearly open up the room for questions.
Yeah, just really happy that our guys showed a lot of character and played hard and played together and played very connected. You know, we came up short, but we played with a lot of energy, a lot of grit, very unselfish, and I hope that our season will continue, you know, in the postseason.
Yes, sir. We're going to open up the room. Gentleman in the back.
Hi, Earl. It's Patrick Stevens with the Washington Post. They obviously have a strong reputation defensively. You guys matched them stop for stop there. Just what were those last 5 minutes of regulation like, and how much of a boost was it when you got that shot to go in at the buzzer despite having to deal with that defense?
I mean, it was a grind. You know, it was a grind. I mean, just, you know, our players exerted a lot of energy on both ends. We had to work really hard to score, and we had to work really hard to stop them. So it was a two-way grind. And in some games, it's a one-way grind, you know, and so it was hard, and but we showed great effort, and we came up short at the end. They made some big, tough shots, and they found a way to beat us.
Okay, gentleman here.
Michael McGraw with thesaber.com. Coach, you obviously have been playing multiple days. Virginia has been rested. Did you feel like at the end of the game your team started to feel that fatigue of having multiple games in a row? You just mentioned that you were grinding on both sides.
I didn't really think about it much until the last 2 minutes. You started to realize we have been doing a lot of heavy lifting the last 3 days. This is the third day. A lot of heavy lifting, starting with Miami on Tuesday. And we played really good last night, and so we had confidence coming in. I think at the end, you could tell that they've been off for a couple of days. You know, they had a fresh set of legs, and our players kept fighting, but they made some tough shots. And so they got a great program. They've been good for years, and you know, we look forward to continue to build our program so we can have that type of endurance in these games like this.
Okay, we have a Zoom question from Gokam.
Earl, that last possession, I think 30 seconds left on the clock. Claudell takes that shot at the three-point line. Mason Madsen ends up with the buzzer-beating shot. What was the plan on that possession, and what was your experience viewing that play on the sidelines?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're standing over there and you've been trying all night to score, it was hard all night, just not that possession. You know, every possession was hard. So that's a very good defensive team, and it was a challenge. You know, they did a good job taking some things away, and our guys, you know, they kind of just didn't panic, and Mason was able to, I think Jay-Z found Mason, and Mason was able to make a shot. So we had great poise, but they did take some stuff away. It was very challenging trying to score against them.
Okay, we have another Zoom question from Jack.
Hey, Coach, did you feel any sort of frustration with the way this game was officiated? You know, they outshot you guys from the free throw line 18-4, I think. You guys didn't get a foul call for the last 12 minutes of game time. Did you have any frustrations there? Yeah,
I do. You know, 18-4 is a big disparity. That's a 14-point difference. So I thought it was a physical game. I thought it was contact on both ends. But we did have a high-level crew. I can't question the officials that we had in terms of, you know, who they put in the game. But I thought we got hit a few more times, and we maybe should have shot a few more free throws.
Okay, we have a question in the back of the room here.
For Quinten, Jordan Minor hadn't played a ton for them over the course of the night and then came in, I think, in the last 5 minutes or so and in overtime. How much of a difference did he make defensively against you guys, you feel like?
No, he did a great job on me, especially at the end. I think you know, I played 41 minutes, and at the end I was feeling it a lot in my legs. And Jordan came in fresh, and I think he did a really good job on me. He made it hard for me. So good job to him. And yeah.
Okay, now it looks like we have another question from Gokam on Zoom.
Quinten, 23 and 13 rebounds on night like this, especially after 3 straight nights of basketball. Obviously, a really tough outcome, but what are some of the emotions going through your head after a game like this?
It's very hard right now. On the one hand, like, we could be done, but we don't want to be done. I feel like we deserve a shot to play in the NIT, and I feel like we did enough to put ourselves in that spot. So right now, you know, we couldn't really say goodbye to me and some of the other seniors, and that's a weird spot to be in. So mixed emotions. I really want to play, and the other guys also really want to play. I feel like there's some unfinished business for us.
Okay. Let me ask you guys have any questions for Claudell, Mr. Harris Jr.?
Claudell, obviously a really strong start to the game shooting, both for you and your team generally. Shots didn't fall as well in the second half. Was there anything that they did defensively, or did you feel any more pressure out on the ball?
I think like Coach said, they're a very good defensive team. That's what they're known for the most part. But shots not falling, you know, came back to back to back. Shots are a lot of your legs, so going deep in that second half and in the overtime, you start feeling a lot of wear and tear, and so those missed shots that come up short or long, that's more mental than anything.
Okay, well, guys, thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Coach, fantastic job.
Yeah, appreciate it.